didn't take the knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3 down, 3 down.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game...
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
94. Mike 50, Mike 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now back to throw. He'll drop this off to Peyton. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. How did he stay on his feet? And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes did.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That'll be caught by Rice. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson escaping the pressure right. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Mean Joe Green. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Wilson steps away to his left. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. From the gun on third down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He can run for, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 2. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tony Gonzalez as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson steps away, and now he's going to use his legs. That's it for the first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. To throw is Wilson, being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson. This is caught inside the 15.